Let the battle begin, said the referee as all Pokémon charged at each other. Bouffalant used Wild Charge. Going somewhere? Asked Beware as he used Super Power to stop Bouffalant and stopped it by Hoenn. Bouffalant is trying to push hard, but Beware used his strength and raised Bouffalant in the air and used Brutal Swing before throwing it in the air. Here I come, said Beware as he jumped higher in the air and used Close Combat on Bouffalant. Since Bouffalant was airborne, it didn't got a chance to dodge, it got more damage. On other side, air battle is going on between Pidgeot and Braviary as they both are clashing their attacks. Steel Wing with Steel Wing, Aerial Ace with Aerial Ace. Braviary then dived down and tried to gain distance and is about to pass by Pikachu, who is engaged in battle with Excadrill. See you later, said Pikachu as he jumped over Braviary and held its feathers tightly. Braviary then used aerial maneuvers to shake Pikachu off until he used Thunderbolt full power that dealt good damage. Pidgeot, do it now, said Pikachu as Pidgeot used Brave Bird at full power. Just before Braviary could dodge, Pidgeot already striked Braviary and Pikachu jumped in the air and used Thunder at full power before landing on Pidgeot. Nice job, said Pidgeot, but Braviary is not out. Soon a meteor launched up in the air. Pidgeot, let's take Braviary there, said Pikachu as they used themselves as a bait and forced Braviary to follow them. As Meteor split into Mini Meteor, Pidgeot dodged them swiftly, but Braviary was not that lucky and got knocked out by the two meteors, causing it to crash on battlefield. Braviary is unable to battle, said referee. Pidgeot then landed in front of Ash and recalled it back. Back on the battlefield, Beware is taking care of Bouffalant, as he used Super Power once again and throw it in the air using Brutal Swing. You are going down now, said Beware as he jumped higher in the air and assaulted Bouffalant with Close Combat and then used Earthquake Enhanced Mega Punch and Force Palm to defeat Bouffalant. Alder's Bouffalant is down, said referee as Ash and Alder recalled Beware and Bouffalant. On the battlefield, Bisharp is taken care by Infernape. Are you enjoying this? Asked Infernape as he is blocking every Night Slash and used Counter Shield to deal good damage to Bisharp. Infernape then used Dig Attack and went underground. I am going behind him, said Excadrill as he dig its way underground as well. Soon the battlefield started to turn red like a hot lava, causing Excadrill to be thrown out in the air. Infernape came out and used full power Flare Blitz, but it was stopped by Chandelure. You can't hurt my friend, said Lapras as it fired Hydro Pump that hit Chandelure. On other side, Zebstrika launched Thunder. Give me the power, said Pikachu as he redirected all thunder towards him, which saved Lapras. Peek-a-boo, said Gengar as he appeared out of the portal and startled Zebstrika and used Hypnosis, putting Zebstrika to sleep. And Zebstrika fell asleep, said announcer as Gengar then used Nightmare and Dream Eater combo, knocking out Zebstrika. Zebstrika is unable to battle, said referee as Ash and Alder then recalled their Pokémon back. Back with Pikachu, he is running away from the Excadrill, who is using Drill before Excadrill can use its attack. Gardevoir appeared and used Telekinesis to stop Excadrill and took it in the air. Gardevoir then used the Hypnosis to put him to sleep and then used Dream Eater, which knocked out Excadrill as well. Excadrill is also unable to battle, said referee. Ash and Alder recalled their Pokémon back. With only 12 Pokémon on each side, let's see who will emerge victorious, said announcer. So you are strongest? Asked Beardick as he is engaged in combat of pure strength with Snorlax. Infernape dig out of the battlefield and said, need any help? Go away. You, said Beardick as he used Brine, causing Infernape to came out and use Double Team to evade the attack. Snorlax got angry as his eyes flashes red before he jumped in air and used full power Body Slam, causing good damage to Beardick. Beardick used all his power and pushed Snorlax in the air. Snorlax didn't like it, he picked Beardick. Beardick then used Sheer Cold to freeze Snorlax in the block of ice. In the air, Charizard grabbed Archeops and used Seismic Toss combined with Flare Blitz, Dragon Rush and Giga Impact causing good damage. Archeops flew back, but before it could do anything, Charizard already used Dragon Rage and Fire Blast combo knocking it out instantly. Archeops is out and it seems Snorlax is frozen up and, said referee, but before he could finish, Snorlax broke out of the ice block and used superpower to push Beardic back. Beardic is also pushing Snorlax back until he used all his strength and throw Beardic in the air and used Hyper Beam knocking it out instantly. Beardic is also unable to battle, said referee. Ash then recalled his Charizard and Snorlax back in the Pokeball as well. On other side, Pikachu is engaged in battle with Scolipede. Scolipede is using Poison Sting, but Pikachu dodged all of them and used full power quick attack that paralyzed Scolipede and used Thunder that Scolipede endured successfully and used Venoshock. Pikachu used Counter Shield to stop Venoshock and used full power Iron Tail on Scolipede's back to make it immobile and then used full power Thunder that knocked it out instantly. And Alder lost his another Pokemon, said referee. Your Pokemon are good, Ash. They are going fabulous job, said Alder, recalling his Scolipede back. Pikachu get back on Ash's side. Sceptile and Volcanora are battling each other, where Sceptile used Lead Storm, which Volcanora burned by creating Fire Spin around her. As soon as Fire Spin ended, she saw Sceptile is missing, but Sceptile was above her and slashed her with the Night Slash, sending her crashed on the battlefield. As soon as Sceptile landed, he engulfed in flames. Volcanora flew in the air and used Overheat attack that created the sphere of flames around Sceptile, which results into explosion. When smoke clears, Sceptile can be seen unconscious. Sceptile no, said Ash, pretending that Sceptile is out. Soon, Sceptile vanish and multiple boulders fall from the sky. Volcanora tried to dodge, but few boulders hit her, and combined attack of Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Dragon Pulse and hit her, sending her crashed on the battlefield. Sceptile then used Stone Edge and finished her with Hyper Beam. Volcanora is unable to battle. Sceptile wins, declared referee. Hey, I am here, said Blastoise as he used Rapid Spin and hit Golurk's leg rapidly, causing him to fell on the ground. On other hand, Lucario used Aura Wave and shattered the pillars of Conkeldurr. Lucario formed Aura Sphere between his paws and then launched it at Conkeldurr, who used his concrete pillars to block it. Lucario the used Double Team. Conkeldurr launched multiple sharp edge stones that strikes each copy of Lucario. Conkeldurr launched Orb of Focus Energy towards Lucario, who simply used his paws to send it in the air. Lucario then used Extreme Speed. With a blur, Lucario is now near Conkeldurr and placed his paws against his chest and then used Force Palm that sent Conkeldurr skidding backward. Conkeldurr's arm glowed white and then he slammed his arm on Lucario's head, which he stopped using both of his arms and quickly grabbed one of the arm and used Blaze Kick near rib cage and then used Close Combat knocking out Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is unable to continue. Lucario wins, said referee. Nice job, Lucario, said Ash as both of them give high five before Ash recalled Lucario back to his Pokeball. Zeraora, you return as well, said Ash, recalling Zeraora. Ash's Pokemon are doing good and this battle format is truly amazing, said Oak. Yes, I am amazed how good Ash's Pokemon have become, said Delia. You can't escape, said Bisharp and Crocodile as they teamed up and attacked Infernape. You are annoying me now, said Infernape as he activated the Blaze and then launched the biggest Fire Blast ever that hit Bisharp and Crocodile, engulfing them in flames. Infernape then used Close Combat knocking out the two Pokemon. Bisharp and Crocodile are unable to battle, declared referee. That was close, said Infernape as he went back to Ash. You did great. Take rest, said Ash, recalling his fire type as his attention went to Lapras, who just defeated the Chandelure with the powerful Hydro Pump and Dragon Pulse combo. Chandelure is out, declared, then glide over the ice par she created, and Nuzzle then recalled his Lapras as well. Golurk is extending its arm and prepared to launch Flash, then used Hydro Pump to propel itself in the air and then activated Torrent and send Aura Sphere, which connected with Flash Cannon and pushed it with Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump gave boost to the Aura Sphere and Flash Cannon pushed towards Golurk and exploded. Blastoise then used Skull Bash, Aqua Jet and Giga Impact combo to knock out Golurk. Golurk is unable to battle, said referee. On other side, Garchomp and Haxorus having duel between them. Dragon Claws are classing against each other. Tyranitar is battling Escavalier. Escavalier used Iron Head, which Tyranitar stopped with his arms and used Flamethrower on close range that did good damage. Escavalier then used Drill Run and hit Tyranitar, causing good damage. Tyranitar released Loud Roar and then used full power Dragon Tail on incoming Drill Run, sending it crashed on the field. Tyranitar then used Earth Power that hit Escavalier and dealt good damage and finished off with combination of Dragon Pulse and Fire Blast combo, knocking out Escavalier. Escavalier is unable to battle, said referee. That's shocking, said Alder as he recalled his Escavalier. You truly deserve to be a champion of Unova, Ash, said Alder. Thanks, Alder, said Ash as he recalled his Tyranitar back. Ash and Alder looked at their Hydreigon, Haxorus and Garchomp. All our other Pokémon are tired, said Alder. Yeah, I don't think they can keep up for long, said Ash. Let's finish this, said Ash. Garchomp, Hydreigon use Giga Rush, said Ash. Hydreigon and Haxorus use Giga Impact, said Alder. Garchomp and Hydreigon used combination of Giga Impact and Dragon Rush on Haxorus and Hydreigon, who used Dragon Rush. All four Pokémon connected in middle of the battlefield and pushed each other hard. We won't surrender, said Hydreigon, and Garchomp used full power and then overpowered their opponent, which results into explosion. When smoke from explosion clears, both Haxorus and Hydreigon were knocked out and Ash's Pokémon were heavily tired. Hydreigon and Haxorus are unable to battle. With Ash Ketchum having all of his Pokémon still able to battle, he is the winner, said referee, making crowd go erupt in cheer. We did it, said Ash as he fell on ground with happiness. Alder recalled his Pokémon, walked to Ash and says, "Congratulations, Ash." Alder, said Ash as he stood back and faced Ash. "Congratulations, you are the new champion of Unova," said Alder. "Thanks," said Ash. "Tomorrow you will be crowned as new champion of Unova," said Ash. Back in Kanto, his Pokémon, Delia, Tracy, Professor Oak started to celebrate. In all other region, Ash's friends are happy that he won. Next day, Ash is standing on a stage and all media persons are there to take his interview, and behind him are all of his Pokémon that took part in the league. Alder, current champion of Unova, is glad to announce that Ash Ketchum defeated me fair and square and is now a new champion of Unova, said Alder. Ash Ketchum, to whom you want to give credit for your success, asked one media person. Actually, all my Pokémon, friends, and especially my rivals who pushed me harder. Without the help of my Pokémon it won't be possible, said Ash as he looked at his Pokémon. So what are your plans in future? Asked another reporter. Well, there are other regions where there are trainers who are stronger than me. So, I am wishing to travel there. There are lots of stuff and places that I haven't seen yet, and I wish to explore that because there must be someone stronger than you in this world, said Ash. Ash then responded to other questions before he was awarded with the cash prize of 3 billion Poke dollars and a trophy that verify he is a champion of the Unova region. Next day, Ash is speaking to Alder. So, you want me to be your replacement? Yes, but if something urgent came up I will be here. I have lots of things to learn, Alder. Defeating you doesn't mean I am powerful. Someone is training hard to defeat me, and you, so I need to travel constantly to grow myself. Unless and until I defeat all champions of this world, I won't be accepting the permanent position as a champion, said Ash. I understand, I was like you when I was at your age. Go and fulfill your dream, Ash, said Alder. 3 days later Ash left for his hometown. It's only you and me, Pikachu. We are going back to home and meet all our Pokémon friends, said Ash. Yup. I want to relax a bit, said Pikachu.